What's good? Welcome to the Dig Deeper podcast, episode number what 5? I don't even know what episode we on. We getting this thing rolling, and today I got another special guest. You can go ahead and introduce yourself.
This Choice1 the God coming to you live. What's good?
Choice1. I appreciate you coming on, man. You got a lot of talent, and the world need to hear it. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, just a question, just from the basic, like, where did you get your name from? Choice1.
Choice1, I'm big on movies, and I heard this like crazy quote. I forgot what movie it was, but he basically was saying like everybody has a choice. Choices like make you who you are, and you know what I'm
Facts.
saying. It determines your future and all that stuff. So I was like, damn, that was deep.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
And
that'd be a dope name choice. You know what I'm saying? And
that is.
one is just short for like 187 because I feel like I'll be murdering shit. So I just shorten it down to one because I ain't no
Oh
killer. So
wow! I never knew
yeah.
that. That's crazy. To
Yeah.
me, I always thought you chose that name for like I'm the first choice. You feel me? Like you go pick me. Like you feel me? I'm the top dog.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's that too, like
Word.
it has like multiple different meanings or whatnot. So like, yeah, I mean that was part of it too. Like, and on the
Straight
first
up.
choice and all that. So I was like, shit,
Yeah.
that's a hell of a damn name. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody
Yeah.
else got it. So
They really
yeah,
don't.
I mess with it. Like at first I was going as I was going as Holly J because I used to wear Hollister all the time.
Holly J.
Yeah, Holly J, and that shit stuck for a minute, and then like I stopped wearing Hollister, like shit got real in my life, so I was just like, that shit kind of whack.
Word.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
damn. Yeah, that was different. That was definitely different. But you got your
yeah,
name and you stuck with that shit. So that's what's up. So
yeah,
question, I know we've been friends for a long time, like childhood. I don't even call you a friend no more. I honestly don't call you a friend. I call you a brother at this point because
yeah,
it's deeper than a friendship. And
real
I
shit.
seen this post, it said people that do not have 5+ year relate friendships scares them because it's like they don't have no loyalty to nobody. So question, like, how do you maintain your friendships? Because I know you still got a lot of childhood friends around you, right?
Yeah, I do. Well, not a lot anymore, but I
Word, but
got
you
a
still got a
handful.
handful. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just grew up different. Like I'm like mad loyal. Like if you good to me, then I'll be good to you. If you hurting, you know what I'm saying, I'm willing to help. If I got it,
Yeah.
then you got it. Like I always grew up seeing like poverty and just everybody just like crabs in a bucket just pulling each other down. So it's just
Exactly.
I really just like if we cool then I just like I'm trying to get the world, so I want everybody I'm cool with to have the world.
Facts. That's real
For
because a
real.
lot of people don't think like that whatsoever.
At all.
So you basically just got lucky and got a handful of good loyal friends. You feel me? So
Yeah.
like, how do you handle like a long term friend being disloyal to you? Like how do you handle that shit?
Shit, really like it's really just a cutoff for me. Like I just keep my distance. I can't like if you being disloyal, like or you just doing shit that ain't you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't be around that because I'm like a spiritual person. Like I go off of energy. So I just can't,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? I can't be around that type of shit because I've been around that all my teenage years and like my my uh my early 20s and stuff. So with that, it's just with like disloyalty. I just cut it off. I keep my distance. If somebody texts me and be like, "Yo, why you ain't hit me up?" and blah blah blah, I just keep it real. Like, bro, I ain't fucking with you. Like,
Straight up.
you know what I'm
Straight
saying? Like,
up.
I don't do the beef or nothing like that. Like, I just keep it real. I'll tell you I don't mess with you, and I'll tell you why. And after I tell you why, depending on how you respond, I could either like let bygones be bygones, or I'll be like, nah, you kind of stuck in your ways, so I just leave it
Straight
be.
up.
I just say my piece. I can't go back and forth. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That shit is
It's
beyond me. So
beyond me. I feel that.
yeah.
And dang, what was I about to get at? Um, so question. All right, so you said when they hit you up and they be like, "Yo, what's going on? Why you ain't hit me up and shit like that?" You'll tell them what's up. So question, like when it happens at that time when you're doing the weird or disloyal shit, do you
Hmm.
not do you not say nothing then at that point? You just distance yourself. You don't say nothing at all.
I mean, at that point, I really just like, cause I got so much going on, so it's like I can't really like keep hitting you up. Like there's a time where I had a lot more freedom, and I'll pull up on you and we could talk face to face and all that good shit. But it's like when that time comes and they text me or whatnot, I look at it and I'm like, all right, okay. I'll get back to you, and then I'll just go
Yeah,
back
when
and
you
think.
ready.
Yeah, I go back and think and be like, damn, why the hell, what I'm saying? All this stuff I'm
Yeah,
thinking, and then I come to my conclusion, and then I text back.
I got you.
I text
So
back.
it ain't nothing like impulsive. You definitely think about it before you say or do
Yeah,
anything wrong.
yeah. I always think first. I feel like a lot of people should do that. Just think before you speak, think before you act. Like you gotta
Yeah,
you gotta
straight up.
think first, because a lot of people don't know themselves. I'm still trying to figure myself out. So I don't.
Exactly.
I'll fuck around and see the message and then say something, and then I'll be like, all right, dang, why I say it like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'll be a little too blunt when I ain't need to be,
Right.
so I'll take my time to think and then get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. That's what's up. You got patience. You definitely got patience. Cause
Oh yeah.
yeah, I had to ask you that because I had I ain't gonna say just recently, but it ain't been too long ago. I had like a 10-year plus friendship with somebody, and randomly out of nowhere, he texted me some weird shit, like some weird sexual shit. And for a fact, you my friend, I'm not about to fuck with you. You feel me? You my homie.
Yeah.
So with
That's
that
a
being
no
said,
no.
yeah. So when he texted me that shit, I didn't ask him. I just blocked him. Like I blocked him on everything, and it kind of I didn't know if I did that in the wrong way. I should have asked him or some shit like that. But with me, like I don't got like you said, it's other shit going on in my life. I ain't got time for that shit. You feel me? So I'll be like, damn, was I
Yeah. The
being too
ignorance can't be
hard?
accepted.
Yeah. So I'll be like, damn.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't think you was being too hard. I think like you said, you got a lot of things going on. So like that he was. It's like you know me for 10 years. You know me, so you know not to like do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you like done that before, that's just like another. That's like a point. Like for me, once you hit like you get like three chances with me, and depending on how they go, like if you do like a certain thing that first time, and then the second time it's a little worse, and then the third time, I
Yeah.
might just end up like blocking you, or I might just fight you. But I'm
Right.
past
Still
fighting.
off on your
Like,
ass. Okay. Straight up, straight up.
yeah,
Straight
yeah,
up.
yeah,
All right, and
definitely.
I did hear you say that you be trying to protect your energy and shit like that. So, question, when you in a slouch, when you in a mood, or you feel me, you cloudy minded and shit like that, what do you do to get out of that to
Hmm.
get your energy back up?
Music first. Like, like my music is like my diary. A lot of people don't know that shit. Like, if I go something that day, I'll write about it, and then depending on like what it is or whatnot, I'll put it in a song. You know what I'm saying?
Got
But
you.
mainly like I'll listen to beats and just like because music just take me to a whole nother level. another world. Like a lot of people just have no idea like where it could take you, you know. And I just don't listen to like one genre. I listen to like foreign music. I listen to jazz. I
Everything.
listen to just about anything, you know. Yeah, and you know sometimes like sometimes I'll be so down where music can't even suffice. So I'll
Word.
probably just like really just watch something like motivational, you know what I'm saying?
Got you,
Like on
got you.
YouTube and stuff. I watch like interviews and all that good stuff. Like so
Uh,
that's kind of my way of going around it. Like my last option is like working out. Working
that's
out
what
is
I was
like
gonna get to as
definitely
well,
a good way
cause
to relieve stress.
oh yeah, and I know you're very outdoorsy, very active and shit like that. So that's why I wanted to ask, because I know that nature as well can make you get out of that slump just going outside for a walk or anything like that. You feel me? So I did have to ask
Oh yeah.
ab- about that, and to get on the music part. I did want to separate that because we could talk about music all day with you because you go crazy
We could.
with the pen and paper. You go crazy with the pen. I can't lie, man. I'm gonna tell you this shit to the day I die, bro. The world
Appreciate
gotta
that.
hear your music, dog. So what got you into writing?
Man,
What got you into music?
I'm trying. Um, I went through a lot, like when I was younger. Like I've seen too much, been through too much,
Yeah,
mountains climbed and fell, and you know, so like I had issues with like my mom and all that stuff, and then I go to school, like go through shit at school, so it was just like everything kind of took its toll, and I like my mom had put me on like old school hip hop,
hmm,
and I was always fascinated with it. Like even though we in the 2000s, like I was just addicted to it. So I
that's
just
the real
listen to it,
music.
and I just be like, dang, like I love the way. Yeah, I just be like, dang, like because back then it was like people competed for the best flow, and now it's like people just compete for the hit. You know what I'm saying? It's more of like a fame and money thing rather than like, oh, I can rap better than you. Like it ain't like that now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with that. When I started, I remember in the sixth grade, like we used to like beat on the desk and shit and like
Oh,
freestyle.
yeah.
And my homegirl back in the day, she like, man, rap, do something, you know what I'm saying? And I just like did a little quick freestyle and not knowing that everything that I was into that my mom put me on kind of like transferred into my
Trent.
brain. So I kicked a dope freestyle. Like and the first time. So I was like, holy crap. Like so I bought me a composition notebook, filled the whole thing up with music, like never recorded, just wrote songs. Like some of them was cheesy, some of them was deep, some of them, I didn't know what to feel about it, but I wrote a lot. I
Yeah.
got like 6 books, like just music,
That's
so.
what's up. So, do you like the actual point of writing? Because you said you don't really record most of your songs and shit like that. So, what were you getting out of the making the music part? You feel me? Was it the writing?
I I love to write. Like I love to write. It's like so much of a stress reliever. It's just for me. It's
Word.
like a science. I like the wordplay, and I used to love going to English class. So because I would always learn something about the English language. That way, I could be like, oh, I could do a simile and I could do metaphors and all that. So I would
Yeah.
just like every time I write, I just try to think of new words and a new way to say the word, and all that good stuff. So I that was my big thing as far as writing, like just trying to like perfect it to where I could say a certain thing on a crazy beat, and it wouldn't be too difficult for me. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Got. Hold on, my bad. You lagging a little bit. Is your Wi-Fi on, or can you turn
Hold
it
on. I
off or
think
something?
my it's
All right, bet.
okay. That's a
All
lot
right,
better.
so yeah. All right, so yeah, so you said you like the writing more. So basically the outcome of the music, like it doesn't excite you as much, does it? When
Yeah,
you
it
finally
it actually
record,
does. Like, yeah, when I record, yeah, it does. The thing about that is, it's like a lot of the music, not a lot, but I say like half of the music that I've made, I haven't been like excited afterwards. When I first hear it in the studio, and he like the producer sending it to my phone or whatnot. I'm like, this sound fire, and then I'll go back and listen to it, and I'll hear like faults in it. So I'm like, ah,
got you.
I could have did this. It could have sounded like this. I
Yeah,
think he made my vocals too high, the beat too high, and it's just it came with a lot. So it's like, but it's a lot of tracks that I made, and they sound amazing to me. Like I just be digging them. So it kind of go both ways. It just depends. I feel like it's the communication with you and whoever producing it. So
yeah. So have you like trashed a lot of songs because it just wasn't coming out how you wanted it to come out?
I keep all my music just to go back and listen and
Yeah,
like just basically get information from where I messed up. Because it's some tracks that it is some tracks that I can't even listen to. I'm not even gonna lie. I just be like, soon as like I'll be on my little app listening to my songs, and then the track will play, and I'll be like, ugh, and I'll go ahead and skip it.
word,
you know.
word. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I definitely got a handful of them too, as well. Every song
Yeah.
not gonna be the best one because I feel like everybody got room for growth, and especially with someone as passionate with their music like you said, one little thing could throw everything off, and you don't even want to do the song no more.
Right, right. That's true. That's definitely
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So, like you said, a lot of damn, you frozen, dog. I can't even lie to you.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. All right. Bet.
Am I? I'm good.
Yeah. You,
Okay.
it's just moving a little slow. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. Um, but yeah, you said a lot of people just out to get hits and shit like that. So how do you feel when you see like just like somebody like Lil Pump or some shit just making it when somebody like you got real talent? Like does that discourage you any?
I mean, at first it did. I used to think back and like, I'd be like, man, what the hell? Like, motherfucker be like, I get the gat, I get the gat, I get the gat. and, and be the hottest thing. And I'll be like, what? What is going on? But I've realized like a lot of artists out here that are lyrical and like just fantastic with the bars are slept on. Like it's just common now, like I just watched a new video with Jid and another one with Earth Gang, and it's a bunch of artists that's just fire, but like they just get slept on, and then you got artists like
Yeah.
Little Pump, and like I ain't even gonna lie though, like some of Little Pump songs is fire. Like I
I
love
mean,
I'm an artist, so like every song ain't gonna be a great song, but it's like you can make some good songs, so it's like I can't just discredit just because, I'm a fan of and I don't care if anybody judge me, but I like Lil Nas X album. I
oh
think it's
word.
fire. Yeah, I think the shit fire. Like that song with him and Jack Harlow, fucking genius. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, because at first I heard the song and I was like, this nigga. And then I had to put all the other stuff aside. I was like, let me listen to him as an artist, you know. So I watched the video, listened to it. I was like, shit, kind of hot, man. I can see how he like really up there, you know. So
Where yeah, and that's
yeah,
good that you actually give a chance to listen to people's music, because you know society they go be like, oh Lil Nas, I'm not about to listen to that album. You feel me? But it's
yeah,
not about the person. It's really about the art. You feel me? It's about the
right,
results. You feel
right,
me? So that's good. You stay open minded, and you know you listen to other things. But that also what can help you bring creativity to your music as well. It's not just I'm
right,
just
right,
listening just to listen. You feel me?
right, right.
Yeah. So that's what's up, man. So like, how did you get out of that point of being discouraged to the? You feel me? Because you said at one point you were like that.
Yeah, like as far as music or just
Yeah.
in general.
Like it's seeing no talent artists make it. Like, how did you get
Yeah.
out of that discouragement?
Um, I watched a lot of like my favorite like '90s artists. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like Vlad TV, like certain interviews, and it's like a lot of what they said is true. You know, it's 2022. It's a new day and age. Music has, in other people's eyes, elevated, and it's just a lot of new technology. You know, it's you in due time, they're gonna look back and be like, oh man, I remember like music just changed. And it's kind of like how our parents are. It's like music ain't the same like how it
All
was
right.
when I was young, so it's like a circle of life when it come down to it. It's just gonna be a repeat, so it's like it's just you gotta accept it. Like it is what it is. And I mean, I ain't gonna say the whole era is trash, but it ain't better than the '90s. I know that for sure.
Oh yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
it'd ever be better than when it first started. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me being discouraged, I kind of just like got used to it. At first, I hated it, and then I was like, well, the world is gonna keep changing, and so is music. So,
Facts.
you got to learn to accept that, man. It's just it is what it is. So,
Yeah, yeah. And once you understand that, I feel like once you have a vision, can't nobody stop that. So you feel me? It don't matter who else makes it before you, who makes it after you. I feel like once you locked in, you know
hmm
you go make it. I feel like you feel me. Who cares who else? They could be the trash. I don't give a fuck. But
yeah,
you go have your time. You feel me? So
right, right.
I guess that falls like into manifestation. Like, do you manifest?
Yeah, yeah, I definitely do. Like, I just focus on like what I'm making and don't let what I'm listening to change my insight. I stay true to myself, stick to the beats I like, stick to how I like to write and rap and all that good stuff, and I just keep going, keep pursuing, because I can't let I can't let that get in the way of how I feel about my own music. Because there was a point when I was like, "Dang, am I gonna be able to make it in the game with how this music is? I gotta make music like them." You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
And then I listen to Jid and all them, like J Cole and all them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well they killing the game. You know what I'm saying? Even though like they slept on, but they killing the game. They still
Oh
getting their
yeah,
bread. They still having fun performing. So it's like if they can do it, I can do it. Shit, why not? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll
yeah.
change the world and people might try to like, you know, beat my style. You feel me? So
Exactly. Yeah, and like you said, like normally you would try to make a bop like how everybody else making their music, but then that's not gonna bring you versatility. Um, so for you to stay in your own lane, you said other people will gonna start making music just like you. So
yeah,
I guess like you said, just keep the vision, hold on to it real tight, and just know you gonna be on top one day.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, is it one major artist that you want to work with before you die?
Oh man, it's so many.
Just
Like from
one.
just one. Oh.
Yeah.
um. Let's see. Uh, really like. Yeah, I would love to work with like a female artist, like a female rapper, cause
Word.
yeah, I honestly, there's this girl. Her name is Lady London. Um, and you
Mm.
can check her out or whatever, but she is a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like her flow is just crazy, and she reminds me of a female version of myself. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she could be like she definitely would be one.
That's
You
what's
know what I'm saying?
up. It ain't
Yeah.
even like I thought you was gonna say somebody major, so that's dope. Like, a
Mm,
normal ass person would have said like Drake or you feel me, but
yeah.
that's what's up. Like
Yeah.
you be listening to underground artists as well too, though. So like,
Oh yeah.
who would your next two artists be?
Uh you
Nigga, we
uh
work together, but that's dope. That's love. That's love.
yeah, of course. I'm like, shoot, I want to do some more songs with you too. But um, who else? Uh, my boy JQ. You know, I I
Oh, word.
I feel like he has major potential. Like I feel like a lot of people that I like freestyle with, like my friends and all my homies and stuff. Like
Yeah,
I feel like they like better than 90% of the rap game. Like, and
that's
that's
what's
huge
up.
coming from me. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy JQ, like you, like I just feel like the potential is just ridiculous. Like the beats that we could work on and all that good stuff. Like
Yeah,
my boy JQ, he got a couple songs with my other homie from the hood. His name Jalen, and man, I just think them songs is fire. I still listen to them to this day, even though they was made like 2 years ago.
that's what's up. That's real,
Like,
nigga. Because I'm telling
yeah.
you, like, a lot of people they don't support their friends whatsoever. It don't matter because they gotta understand, like, you gotta start somewhere. You feel me? You're not gonna be the
Oh
best at
yeah.
whatever the fuck you do when you first start. So with that being said, it's like when you start something and your friends normally when your friends see it, they be like, you feel me? Like I done seen better. You feel me? They ain't about to support or shit like that. But then when you
Mm-hmm.
finally build that craft and you showing niggas like, yo, I got this shit. You feel me? And then
Right, right.
they'll come back around and be like, oh shit, like you feel me? You really like that. So like,
Mm-hmm.
how do you deal with like non-supportive ass friends?
Oh man. Um man, I keep my distance, boy. I'll be like, cause like that's crazy because I had dropped a little snippet of this track I'm working on that I'm gonna put on the my album, and a friend of mine that I mean we associates now. We used to be like brothers, but
Yeah.
he DM'd me and he was like you should have did this at that when after you was done with the chord. Like he was trying to lecture me on it, you know what I'm saying, and was
Mm-hmm.
like not trying to, knock your grind or nothing, but I just had to let it be known. And I'm like, the fuck? like like and it threw me off because I'm like, bro, I ain't talked to you in forever, and that's what you send me? Like, you know what I'm saying? The hell wrong
Facts.
with you, bro? Like,
Right.
but as far because there was also a point in time where like I didn't think that people really like they was just telling me what I wanted to hear, and I didn't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I want to hear critique, but I want to I just wanted to be real. Like if I hear somebody music, I'm gonna listen to the whole thing, and I'm
Straight
I'm gonna
up.
be like, I like the sound. I think I love the message. You know what I'm saying? At this one part though, I feel like you need to, do this or do that. But it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So I just do it like that. But what other people's like, they'll hear like the chorus or the beginning of the first daggone 30 seconds and be like, oh, this fire. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, my homeboy, you should make a song with him. While the song's still playing. It's like you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and you
Yeah.
talking about some is fire. Like this song could be ass. I could hate it. Like I'm just playing it for you just to see what you gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm like, bro, what the hell?
And
But
it's funny because my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's funny because I just seen I don't know if you know DDG, but he was just talking about it.
yeah,
He said I don't care to play music for my friends. He literally said that shit because he know that his friends gonna be like, oh, this is fire. You feel me? They not gonna give him
mm-hmm.
what he really need to hear. So he was like, I strictly play music for strangers and shit, and I get their opinion. So
Right, yo, that's yo, and I fuck with DDG. I really like DDG. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I just heard it.
yeah,
He had a video.
Elon.
He just dropped it. I was like, dang, that's fire. But yeah,
Facts.
that's facts. Like I can tell when, like, if I play music for my friends, I could tell when they just telling me what I want to hear versus like when I play it for like somebody random. You know what I'm saying? Like I played
Yeah.
I I work with this white girl, her name Caleb. Um and she seen that I had like tattoos of music on my arm and stuff. She's like, "What you do?" I said, "I rap." She was like, "You got music?" I said, "Yeah, I got a whole album." So I played her this song that I made like years ago, but I
Mm.
put it on the album because I just been holding it in the archives and I love it. So I played it for her. She listened to the whole song. She was like, "This ain't even my type of music," like, cause she say she like country music, like she don't even mess with rap. She was
Yeah.
like, she said, "But I really like your song." She was like, I love what you were saying in that song. She was like, I really like the last verse. She was like, the message was just so powerful and just, and I was like, in my head, I was like, damn, I just met you.
Right.
I'm like, bro, and you listen to country, you don't even listen to rap. Like, that's crazy. So hearing that, you know what I'm saying, versus like with other people, you know what I'm saying? It's just it really just like open you up like mentally. It's like, dang, like that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit dope. Like it's crazy. Like I ain't gonna say that was the main reason I moved out here, but that was one of the reasons I moved out here to Vegas because it just felt like I wasn't getting no support from the people that you feel me I grew up with. And it's crazy because it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, strangers will really support you more than you feel me, niggas
Oh
that know
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
And
it just stems from envy. It just stems from, oh, I don't, you feel me, they not gonna make it, or they just don't see your vision, you feel me.
yeah, that's definitely true. I like the producers I work with, they were artists too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if I when I was listening, going back and listening to my music, like talking about earlier, and I didn't like a track or whatnot, I would hear their song. And I'm like, dang, why couldn't you make my song like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, your song sound fire, you know. So
Right.
but you got my vocals all up, you know. It just you know mess me up, like you know what I'm
Right.
saying. But I talked to this guy I worked with, and he was like, he said some real shit. He said these producers like how they ever went to school, they graduated, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, they just bought equipment, started doing it. He was like, that's your problem. He was like, you need to work with a professional. A professional is gonna make sure yours sound like theirs tenfold. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
giving them money to do, that's a product. So if you giving them money, like they're gonna make sure like they do their best work. They're not just gonna half-ass it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And I think that's where my problem lied with the music that I made before, because they didn't graduate. They're not professional engineers. They're just people that's been like recording for a long time and just got better at it. But
Got
you
you.
can't really consider them as professionals, you know. So, and I have yet to work with a professional, so I would really love to, you know, work with a professional so I could see like how that energy is, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's definitely different. Like you said, well, like we've been talking about, just working with strangers and shit, working with the people you
Yeah,
know, you go get a
yeah.
completely different result.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. So that's dope. So like, what is? I want to try to veer off the music and stuff, but I gotta ask you, what is like one major goal you want to reach in music?
Um, I want to get to the point where like, cause I could care less. I'm not a fame guy. I don't care about the fame, you know.
Word.
I care a little bit about the money, you know, but I don't care about the fame at all. The fame is just nothing to me. But I just want, like, my biggest goal, like as far as music, is just to be to a point where I can do everything. Like, and get paid for it. And even if I stop rapping, I'm still
Straight.
doing music, like whether it's being a radio show host or being a full-time producer, just all that, like I just want to be at the tip top with my craft and be able to do it all and still get paid,
Oh
and
yeah.
just because music is just I always wanted to get money for that alone. Like I could do that all day, all night, so just doing that just would like satisfy me. I feel like I'll reach my goal. Like,
That's what's up. That's what's up. Just basically getting paid for something you like doing.
yeah, yeah, plain and
Yeah.
simple. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
Plain
up.
and
So you
simple.
said you don't want the fame and shit, but you know the fame is gonna come with it automatically. You know how this generation is.
Yeah,
So
that's
like,
true.
so how would you handle that? You say you don't want the fame like whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to accept it whether or not, but
Yeah.
I mean, a little fame is okay, but man, I'll be watching TMZ and seeing what all these artists go through. I, I'll be like, oh hell no.
Oh shit! I
You
just
know what
was
I'm saying?
watching
But
Queen Naja, and she was like, "I hate being famous." She said, "I just want to go out and be a regular person." You feel
yeah,
me?
like right now it's just I can go to the store and I'm a ghost. Ain't nobody looking at
Yeah.
me, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody paying attention to me. I'm just a regular human being. But I know when I get to that point and I go into the store, I'm probably not gonna ever go to a store again. I'm probably just gonna start ordering offline. I'll be like, yo, this
Exactly.
this too much. I seen Kanye. I'm talking. He had people at his house at like 3 in the morning. I
That
think
shit
you probably
crazy.
seen it. 3 in the morning. And he was like, "Man, get off my yard!" And man, you crazy as hell. I got a, I'm like, bro, I got to step in my yard. I got a whole pistol waiting. Like, I ain't got
Right.
time for that, bro. 3 in the morning. I'm from the hood. I'm from the west side. You can't do that. Like, no, sir. Like,
Yeah, fans do get deranged and forget that
yeah.
they are regular people. You feel me? And
Yeah.
kind of back to the manifestation shit like that. Like, when we talk about fame, like with me, I was in the same shoes as you. Like you literally like my twin, you feel me? So it was
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't want the fame and shit neither, but I had to think about it. I'm like, okay, it's automatically go come with it. So let me live like I'm already famous, you feel me? So I had went to, Jocelyn's Cabaret and shit like that. Everybody
Oh
running
yeah.
up, taking pictures and shit like that. I'm sitting in the background, dog. I'm like, these niggas go be coming up to me asking me to take pictures. So with that being said, I asked one person to take a picture, and that was Lexi Blow, because she had a fat ass, you feel me? But other
Yeah.
than that, you feel me? Like I'm like, nah, like these niggas go be running up taking pictures with me. So I just be like trying to keep that mindset. So it's like a manifestation type shit that make me feel like, okay, I'm gonna be somewhere someone one day. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
I would be out randomly at the grocery store, like we were just talking about, and I'd be like, man, let me, damn, what's the word? Let me basically accept this right now because I know later on I'm not gonna be able to go to the store and shit.
Right,
So,
right.
I ain't gonna lie, it's little shit in my head that I just be keeping like to make sure I stay afloat and make sure I know I'm where I'm supposed to be at, you feel me?
Yeah, got to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, all right, so I know you don't smoke no more. You said you was probably gonna smoke like later on or whenever you feel yeah. So that's tough, dog. Like how the fuck did you like just say, all right, I'm not smoking until I reach a certain goal or some shit like that? Because I know you a big pothead.
Oh man. Major.
Yeah,
Yo, like the first time I stopped was like mad difficult. Like my girl was like, yo, you were a fucking asshole like that first 2 weeks. And like I was bad, like I was so bad. But I I I really kept hitting like bumps in the road, and I felt like that was the only thing that was, holding me back. So
got you.
I just I think I failed a drug test or whatnot, and people keep telling me like, yo, just get fake P, but I'm just like, nah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this the natural way, you know
you
what I'm
go
saying?
challenge
So
yourself.
I challenged myself. I wanted to challenge myself. I challenged myself, and having a girl that that don't smoke helped too. Like
Oh yeah,
it wouldn't have been as easy, but you know what I'm saying. I challenged myself, and in new time, like I just like I started messing up, and I started drinking a lot,
mm,
and I was still smoking vapes and all that stuff. So it was kind of like I was doing worse than when I was smoking
yeah.
weed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I need to chill. I need to chill like for real. So I think I started working like two jobs, and I ain't really have time at that point to
I
drink or
got you.
do anything. I was hitting the vape from time to time, but I was just working like crazy, just getting the bag. So eventually, in due time, like I wasn't even thinking about weed no more. You know, but
That's
it
good.
when I go to parties and stuff, it be tempting. Like and all my homies and stuff, like they know I'm the one, the spark up. Like
Yeah.
I'll light up a quake, in one night. Like,
Right.
so every time I go somewhere, like, well, people just hand me the blunt, like, to this day, just hand me the blunt. And I'll be like, nah, and they be like, damn, like, 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 when you gonna start back smoking, bro? I'll be like,
Right.
nah, I'm gonna come back smoking. I kind of folded. I went to Atlanta with my boy. I smoked. I ain't smoke a lot, but I hit the blunt like 2, 3 times. But I knew
I
it wasn't
mean,
gonna
you
stay in my
deserve that
system
shit.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it ain't gonna be in my system long, so I ain't worried. You know what I'm saying. But I was drinking liquor, and when you drink liquor, you be wanting to smoke. So it kind
Yeah.
of hit me
Balance
then.
it.
Yeah, it's. I know I'm gonna smoke again. It ain't gonna be like a lot, but I'm gonna hit somebody blunt. I already know I am. Like,
Straight up. Yeah,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I tried to stop. Well, I stopped smoking a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, but it was one time particularly. And back to what you were saying, like I started drinking heavy. Like I
Oh
just
yeah.
started buying pints of liquor. Like I'm just like, bruh, what am I doing? Like I'm going backwards for real, for real. You feel me? So
Right.
that's dope. You got the self control to be able to do that. Cause like what? How old were you when you started smoking?
I was 13. Yeah, I
Okay, I
was. I
figured.
was. Yeah, I was 13 when I started smoking, and then when I hit, I stopped for a minute because I started doing sports. And then when I hit 16, my mom had put me onto it. Well, she didn't really put me onto it, but I let her think she put me onto it because, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, I came in one night and she looked me dead in my eyes. My eyes was bloodshot red. I couldn't hide it. And my mom been smoking since she was like 12. So
Word.
she already knew. So the next morning, I kid you not, the next morning, she come in my room, wake me up, throw a fucking Rilla on the bed, throw a bag of weed on the bed. She said, "Come in my room, you about to roll up." So I went in the room, I rolled my first blunt. I always smoked other people's shit when I first started, but I
So
rolled
she
my
taught you
first
how to
blunt.
roll.
She taught me how to roll. She taught me like the game, if I wanted like how to sail and all that good stuff. Like I learned it all through my mom. Like she taught me all that shit. And I just, man, we watch movies and smoke all the time. Like I wake up and just smoke a blunt in my room. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of freedom compared to a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
it was dope having a mom that smoked weed. Like shit fly as hell. I be cooking and smoking, all that
right.
shit.
At 13.
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, that's dope though, cause she wants you to be with her instead of you being out in the streets and
That's
you.
exactly what it was.
Yeah, so that was very smart, cause a lot of parents be trying to be strict and be like, no, you ain't doing that. And okay, I'm gonna leave the house and
Yeah,
do it. The fuck, you feel me?
right.
So that shit very smart and
Yeah.
shit like that. So speaking of kids and shit, I know you a girl dad. So like, how does
Hmm.
how did has that changed you? Has that changed your perspective on females?
Not really.
Straight
not
up.
not really. I can't even count, but um did like my age, no, definitely not. But as far as the new generation, yes, completely. Like it being a good parent, you get great results, So I try to be the best father I could be. I ain't have my
Oh
dad,
yeah.
so my mom was an awesome mom. It was times, but we got through it together. But I mean, as far as being a dad and like when she first came out the womb, man, it was amazing. It changed my whole perspective on life and what I was
Word.
doing as a human being. I was like, I got to do better. I got to grind, like to the point where when she get older, she got a wad of cash coming in. She ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just opened my eyes, and I just got really like focused on myself. Like before my daughter, I was partying, clubs, trying to kick it with everybody, trying to invite all types of females to the crib,
Yeah.
everybody just come to my crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it just ceased. Like it just completely went away.
Damn, that's what's up. So you said, I mean, of course, it motivated you to become a better person as well. So, like, as far I know, you a good guy, shit like that. You ain't about to be dogging females and shit like that. So I guess
Man,
you didn't really take much or learn much on how to treat a female and shit like that when you had your daughter.
I learned like I grew up with all females in the house, so I learned a lot too much at a young age.
Got
So
you. You was already there.
I was already there. I was in the lover boy stage before anything, and then I was meeting women, and I kept getting done dirty, like cheated on and all that stuff. So, you know, and that's what any guy like. A lot of dudes out here, they dogs one because they probably got done dirty in their past and they ain't trying to let that happen again. So they just
Yeah.
do what they want to do when they want to do it. And I was the same way. Like I bring a chick to the crib, smash. She be telling me she love me, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll take her home or she'll go home and then I'll ghost her ass like just
Damn.
cold, you know what I'm saying? And then
Damn.
I'll move on to the next. Uh, I used to be bad. I'd pick up the phone and I'd be like, who I want to bring over today? You know what I'm saying?
I
And
remember them days.
man, yeah, I used to have them like back to back, and they try to be with me and stuff, and I just be like, nah. But a lot of times, if I chill with a girl, and what I'm saying, you can chill with a person for like 5 minutes and be like, this ain't it. But I
Yeah.
still, but I still hit it though. For
That,
real.
that shit
But
funny. And speaking
yeah.
of that shit, I actually got this on the notes because I was watching this interview. It's an old interview of Tusi when he was like his girl had cheated on him like like crazy, like
Yeah.
more than a handful of times, and he stayed with her. And I was just confused. You feel me? I didn't understand that it was
Yeah.
like that. So like, have you been to a point? You said dudes get dogged to the point where they start dogging females. So did that point happen to you to the point you started doing that?
Oh yeah. Definitely. Like I said, I got done dirty all the time. Like even with my baby moms. Like, I thought I was in love, and it was, to this day I still thought I was in love, but I think it was just the sex and just the stability of like having somebody to cuddle with at night and shit like that. But and you when a lot of dirt get done to you, you still want to be with that person. Like if you like when you in love, you still want to be with that person, and they doing dirty to you, and then it kind of take you out your good guy mode. So you start
Yeah,
doing stuff, and that's when the toxic stuff start. Even though she already carrying the venom, you know what I'm saying? You getting poisoned too. So
straight
y'all
up.
just feeding each other poison, and poison is killing y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? So
That's facts. So how did you get
yeah.
out of that shit? Like to the point where it was like, all right, let me stop dogging these females and shit, and let me try to settle down with one of them. Like, what made you come to that point?
Um, man, I I really met like a one of a kind type thing. Like it's like
Word.
once you meet that one, like it's like I can explain it, but I can't in a sense. It's like a feeling. They'll do something, or like a simple conversation could just tell you like, oh, she's something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the girl that I'm with now, like she's fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like she been through more than my mother has been through as a female. I'm talking from abuse to losing kids and just all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. So it's like she's so wise, you know what I'm saying? And I'm wise. I'm down to earth, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the energy just clicked, like
Matched.
it just man, super strong. And it's like when I'm talking any a chick like that could get any nigga to stop being a dog. Like
Yeah.
if she down to earth and she all about you, loyal, honest, like a little bit of cleanness, you know what I'm saying? Like just and she taught you about everything, like and she motivates you, she inspire you, like man, you can't let that go,
Yeah,
man.
right. That's the
You know
whole
what I'm saying?
package. So that was your
Yeah,
wake up call. You was like,
it
all right, let
was.
me that's what's
Yeah.
up. So honestly, we've been truthful here. If she would have never came in your life, you would still be on the same bullshit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's 100.
Hell yeah. I'll still be out here because it's crazy because I met her at my last job, and I told myself I wouldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I was talking to like four other chicks at that time, so I met her and I didn't know how to feel about her. I see her every day, but I still stay to myself because I got things going on outside of work.
Straight
And
up.
so I I go outside. I take a little smoke break or whatnot, and she came out and talked to me or whatever. So then I knew I was like, oh, I think she got a crush on me. So I went and talked to her, and then she tells me like, oh, like I can't have. I'm not about to mess with you if you messing with other girls. I was like, man, get out of here. So I cut her
Right.
off. I, I cut her off. I was like, oh, I ain't talking to you no more. Like, that ain't happening. And then so I go back to what I was doing, and then I was I'm with these chicks for 5 minutes, and I'm like, this ain't it, you know. So I go
Yeah.
back, and we have a conversation or whatever, because I still had her number. So like I call her from time to time. So I called, and we was on the phone for hours, and we wasn't talking about like normal things. We was talking about like the stars and our past and all that. We wasn't trying. It was like we was getting to know each other without like getting to know each other. You know
Forcing
what I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like we wasn't like, oh, what's your favorite color? What
Yeah, I
you
hate
like?
that shit. Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh,
shit.
bro.
That we was on some. We was talking like we already knew each other.
Straight up.
So, so that it, and I can't even like say word for word what all we talked about, but man, my
So
bad.
yeah, you were
That
saying
my girl just got here.
oh my bad, you good, you good. So we about to end it.
Oh yeah. No, 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 no,
Hmm?
no. The Bluetooth was on in the car. That's what I was saying.
Oh, got you. All right.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
why
so
you
yeah,
couldn't
my
hear
bad.
me.
Yeah, yeah. The last part I heard you said was that y'all was just talking for hours like y'all knew each other. That was the last part I heard.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And the energy, it just hit. You know what I'm saying? Like once we we didn't talk about normal things. We talked about we it was like I said, it was like we was getting to know each other without getting to know each other. So
Straight
I
up.
just knew, like I was like, I want to take her more seriously. I want to focus on her. You know what I'm saying? So I cut off all them other females or whatever because they was just they wasn't material. They was just
Straight up.
they was just a sex. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I cut them off, and I put all my focus into the girl I got today. You know what I'm saying? And we still rocking hard, rocking well. 2 years.
That's good. That's good because not a lot of dudes could do that. They try to juggle all of them and lose one great female that was really for them. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and we're reaching an hour and shit, but I still want to ask you like one or two more questions. So like,
Okay.
do you see yourself with her like for life? Can you see yourself like in a polygamous relationship?
Oh, polygamy? Oh. um, yeah, definitely. Can definitely see that happening. It's just we still need a little bit more time. I mean, she has been looking, so I just stay out the way and let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying? So at first
Yeah.
I was a little uneasy with it, and man, I got confidence. I I'm straight here, so I'm like, shoot, you gonna find what you find, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it's whatever. As far as being where her forever, like hell yeah, like I see that shit. Like
Damn, that shit.
I
That
see
shit.
the
What's
I see
up? But
yeah,
how that
definitely.
shit make you uneasy though? Like, was it like, damn, all right, I gotta juggle two of y'all, or like, is it too much, or like, what made you feel uneasy?
Cause I wanted to like know more, you know what I'm saying? And it's like for when you I looked up a lot of stuff on YouTube about that, and
Word.
a lot of like there's this one woman, she was saying like for a first time you have to let her be in control because you got to think like she's bringing someone into y'all relationship, so you have to
Facts.
give her that stability. You got to give her that comfortability to where she brings that in, because when it happens, like she's still gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the outcome can be like worthwhile, you know what I'm saying? So as far as that, that's something that I had to like put to the side, as far as like being discouraged and like, oh man, what if she go on a date with this girl and she start dating girls and just thinking
Oh,
she gonna cheat on me
got
and
you.
leave me. That
Yeah.
was really my thing, and I don't know it. she looked like. I don't know. Like she could be ugly, she could be funny. You know what I'm saying? I just
Facts.
didn't know nothing. So after like I got my research going and information, I was just like, okay, like I get it
You more
now.
comfortable with
You
it.
know, yeah, I'm straight now. You know, so that's good on my part.
Yeah, hey, that's what's up. That shit gonna be real as hell when it do happen. When the time do come, you feel me? Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
shit dope. Heck
definitely.
yeah. So yeah, we a little over an hour. Like you got any like questions you want to ask me? Any comments you want to say to the live? Anything?
First things first, man. Coming new, coming soon. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fire. We're gonna have videos coming out. Can't wait to come see sis. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get
Oh
live in
yeah,
Vegas.
oh yeah. You already
And
know.
follow me at choice_0n3. You know what I'm saying? Check out some of my snippets of my music. You know, I'll be dropping the album soon. I try to keep everybody posted. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's about it. And I love you, sis. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, I love you too, bro, and I appreciate you coming on. And I got one final thing I need you to do for me. You feel me? I
All
need
right, I
you
got you.
to start uploading your music on YouTube, dog. All
Oh
your
yeah.
singles, start uploading them hoes.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Please
But matter
do.
of fact, I'll drop a single next week just on the slight. I got music
Yes,
for days, you know.
bro.
So
I'm telling you, do not get discouraged by the views. Fuck them shits. I'm telling you, they can roll. It be
oh
songs that be out for 2 years and that shit pop 2 years later. You feel me? So just stay motivated,
yeah,
man.
I am. And last thing, Free Thinker out now. Apple Music, YouTube, iTunes, all platforms. Go check it out. Free Thinker, Choice 1. No
All
letters,
that.
just one. You feel me?
Yeah,
Check it
I'll
out.
have all that in the description for. But I, man,
Hey.
I appreciate y'all tuning in to the Deadly What podcast. Catch us in the next episode. We out.